Hi, I'm Flavia Rojas. I'm a PhD student at the University of Manchester, and I'm going to talk about a textural study of a fossilized volcanic conduit located on the west flank of the Nevados Chillán volcanic complex. The conduit records evidence of interaction between processes associated with both explosive and effusive styles. We divide the outgroup into 7 textural zones and analyze variation in porosity, water content, textures, and pore size and shape to understand the processes that led to different volcanic products. The fan-like morphology of the conduit and the low water content across all domains suggest that magma reached the surface. Our results show that yellow domain has relatively high porosity and is a product of fragmentation. The gray domain instead has relatively low porosity and is a product of magma densification. The presence of the juxtaposed domains indicate that both behaviors occur simultaneously. The plot presents the area fraction versus pore major axis in bars and the average aspect ratio per pin and zone in dots. The pore size distribution of zone 1 and 7 shows 2 peaks, which suggests a coalescence or pore relaxation process. Most pores are only moderately to slightly elongating all bands despite the difference in macro texture. The bands of the gray domain contain fragments of plagioclase, which likely initially fragment inside the conduit and were later compact into dense bands. This is supported by sintering texture, where rounded globally-like glassy clasts are welded onto the crystal surface. We have integrated textural data to propose a 5-stage conceptual model of the evolving process within the conduit. Phase 1 begins with an explosive eruption generated by magma fragmentation, which fills the conduit with pyroclastic material that begins to deposit along the conduit wall. Phase 2 is defined by cyclic processes of fragmentation and compaction, generating the alternating band. This reduces the effective conduit width and in turn the rate of magma ascent and the efficiency of fragmentation. Phase 3 is characterized by dominant sintering, which leads to the emplacement of a coherent dense magma body that seals the conduit and deforms the previously deposited material. Phase 4 is represented by the compaction and further deformation of the intercalate band. And in the final phase, when the eruption has essentially stopped, pores relax towards more spherical shapes. These different processes and structures have also been observed in other volcanic conduits of different scales. If you would like to know more about this work, I invite you to visit poster 224 during Monday's session and check the paper link in the QR code. Thanks.